Okay, sup guys, this is JusticeSoulTuna, and I just watched that LiangHu hate mail video thing that caused a bit of a stir not too long ago. Excuse me for the way my voice sounds, or will sound, because I am a bit sick right now. And yeah, and I figured I'd just say some stuff. Now, as my title suggests, hate mail or bait mail, it's simply that, look, let me lay the groundwork real quick. See, parts of the video were pretty funny. Like the Ken flowchart thing was pretty funny, and I did like the way he bodied the guy like legit with Ken. But like many people, I was expecting the video to be a compilation of him playing good, like I don't know, playing some decent keep away Gao play, or playing some legit Ken play. Even flowchart Ken would be fine, just just doing what Ken does, DP, Tatsu, all that crap. Usually you get hate mail when you're playing a character that many people might not like, or people have a bias against, and he gets hate mail for, because everybody gets hate mail, right? Personally, I haven't gotten that much, but occasionally when I do, it's like fair enough. Like some guy once told me that I don't press enough buttons, winning my time over is lame, blah blah blah. So I thought it was going to be something along those lines, because I know LiangHu does play Ken, Guile, and Blanca, and I was like, oh, so maybe this is him getting hate mail for that. But then, and this is the obvious topic, it was the grabs. Now see, my personal bias against grabs literally has nothing to do with this. I agree that any viable tactic of winning is a legitimate tactic, i.e. If you try to win by just throwing out grabs consistently, then that's perfectly understandable. It's perfectly fine. If you're gonna win a whole match by grabs alone, that's also fine, especially if the person can't stop them. I personally believe that teching throws is a lot more difficult in a game like, say, Street Fighter than any other game. I wouldn't say lag, as many people as many other people seem to have said, simply because the whole thing about lag is if both people are lagging, then yes, there's a genuine problem. But I feel like it might have more to do with not thinking that he's going to keep grabbing. The whole I didn't think he was going to do it again and he did it again thing. It could also be that they tried to grab, but they mistimed it because they didn't get the tech window properly. And besides, he was tech throwing and apparently Kara throwing, so it might mean that they probably predicted the grab, but they thought, oh, maybe he's going to grab instantly after the cross-up. So they tried to tech the grab, but then he hits you, and then he grabs you. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. Who knows what the reasons? But the problem for me, and for many people, isn't so much the grab itself. It's just that he got hate mail for the grabbing crap, right? The hate mail in general, that's fair enough, I guess. When he beat him in the first to 10 or whatever it was, first to 8, I thought that was fair enough, because he, some guy was chatting shit, he bodied him free, he took care of him. That was literally a body montage. I thought that was pretty jokes, and that was fine, So if someone gets salty about that, then yeah, that's dumb. Tell them to hold that, right? They shouldn't get stupid and send some messages. I mean, that's the bottom line. If anything, you're gonna send hate mail, you'll get exposed, because hate mail is always dumb, hate mail is always unnecessary, it's pointless. That's the bottom line. However, the troll baiting, the almost purposeful troll baiting, and sorry, that was my cracky voice now. The purposeful troll baiting of the consistent grabbing, it might have been Kara throw practice, it might have been whatever. It's like, I'm not gonna call it spamming, I'm not gonna call it cheap, none of that. I'm not going to blame it on lag, but the fact of the matter is, if somebody kept grabbing you over and over, right, for whatever reason, and you couldn't stop it, like, that's a reason for frustration. I'm not saying the hate mail was warranted. I'm not saying the hate mail was definitely deserved, like he should have got hate mail for that, but it was troll baiting. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody got mad at me if I was doing something along the same lines. Let's just say I was playing Cross Tekken, right? And I was using like Ryu Ken or some shit, like, because I don't actually use Ryu Ken, obviously, but let's just say I was using Ryu Ken or some shit, and I did nothing but DP. Like literally, I walked up DP, I jumped in DP, I fucking wake up DP. I just DP non-stop, right? Wouldn't that be just annoying? Just annoying. Like, none of this, oh, it's good for winning matches, because if it works, then blah blah blah. It's like it's troll baiting. So if I got hate mail for that, it wouldn't shock me. I'd be like, yeah, I expected this to happen. You know what I'm saying? If I was just playing a normal game, like if I was just playing, my Lars Jin team, my Kazuya Jin team, and people gave me hate, it's like, yep, of course. I can't play a game and not have bias. send against me, because that's to be expected. I think that a more, I don't know, appropriate hate mail montage would have been like he played some good games, or just played a game in general. Maybe he was trying to have some fun, and people were hating on him. That would be fine. That would be a perfectly understandable video where, just like any other person in the fighting game community is trying to play a game online and gets hate for it, but not this troll baiting business. It's like, if you do something like that, you can expect hate mail. Because I would even bet that perhaps some of these people might not have even wanted to send hate mail. Maybe some of them don't, for all we know. Maybe they just thought, like, why is he doing this? If I had never met LiangHu and all he did was that character nonsense, I'd be worried. I wouldn't send a hate mail personally, but I'd be seething. See, this is my advice in general. If you meet someone online, because at the end of the day, this is just online fighting games, just like online any other game. If somebody bothers you that much online, you've got several options. You can ignore them, you can block them, you can just choose not to play them. There's no reason to say nothing. In real life, either if they were your friend or at a tournament, casuals, whatever, maybe you're having a set or something, stuff is going to happen. Then you can have a talk about it, you can actually say something to their face, or you can just choose to leave it. But if it's good games or everyone's like, cool, then it's fine. But online does cause some stupid shit to happen. If that's the case, then my only advice online is to just say, nah, just walk away, just say fuck it. Like, I do not have to put up with you. There are so many other people to fight online. Like, why do I need to, to deal with this dickhead? Like, if I ran into LiangHu and I didn't know who he was, he did that throwing nonsense, I'd be like, fuck this guy, I'm not playing this guy again. What was that about? Like, I would be really pissed off that somebody is just being a blatant dick. Like, I wouldn't send hate mail in the first place. I'd just be like, well, fuck this guy, whatever he's trying to do. I'm going to go play other people. Because that's the point, really. Sometimes you just want to have a good match. You just want to go online, meet people who are, are decent, level up a bit. Maybe you wanted to, let's say in the case of Super Street Fighter 4, maybe you wanted to level up your yacht. Maybe you wanted to get some Ken matchup practice. Maybe you thought, this person seems like a decent person to fight. Let's have some fun. Let me see how well I can match up against Guile. You know what I'm saying? Just in general, just see how decent I am. Just level up. Get some games out. Maybe I'm going to a tournament. Maybe I don't have anyone to play with locally. Let me just at least press some buttons and just get into the groove of things. And then that happens. It's like, it's so off-putting. It's like, why the bait and trolling and the troll baiting? It's not fun. It's just not enjoyable. And people say like, oh, you're butthurt, get over it, or oh, it's just online, you shouldn't take it serious. But these are just subjective standards. Not everybody goes online for the same reasons. Some people go online to have fun. Some people go online to be serious and get good. Some people go online to troll. Some people go online to do absolutely fuck all. The fact is, everyone plays it for different reasons. So you cannot be too surprised that somebody's gonna get really angry that you're doing something like that. Now, just to give you, to balance things a bit, and to give Liang himself the benefit of the doubt, I will definitely say that when he got the hate message from that guy who is... I don't know if you can hear that, but there's like some car outside. Anyway, but yeah, basically, when he got that hate mail from that guy who used like every character, embodied him, and said like, oh, you only use 2 characters, what a noob, right? See, that pissed me off. That's the kind of hate mail I expect to see. Like, he's just playing his characters, he's just doing his thing, this guy's really good, uses several characters, embodies him, and then says some stupid shit, like starts gloating, like, yo, what, like, who the fuck does this guy think he is? It's like, I hate people like that, people who are just really good with loads of different characters, and that's just one thing that bugs me personally. But when they have an attitude and an ego to go along with it, that's just like, that's fucked up. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm so fucking cool, I can use like every character in the game, embody you free, and you only use like 2, you're such a noob, blah blah blah. It's like, shut the fuck up, like, get the fuck out of here. Who cares about you and your stupid fucking, multi-character skills? Nobody gives a shit. Like, if that's you and that's fine, cool. If I want to play you and have some good matches, cool. But like, don't be a dick about it. Don't send hate mail. But if anything, I agree more with seeing that hate mail appear in the video than his hate mail from the grabbing shit. Like, the hate mail from him playing good matches, fine. The hate mail from him playing somebody who was like, really good and used several characters, fine. I would have loved to see a montage of his hate mail from several different players in general, like if he was really decent or he was just playing his game or whatever. But the only thing that made him look negative in many people's eyes was the troll baiting, and that's all. You know, that's my personal opinion. That's what I think, that perhaps wasn't really the best idea to start off this episode. It's a great idea. I've seen people do hate mail videos before for many other types of games like Gears of War, Call of Duty, and so on. And those videos are decent, especially if it's like, you know, someone who's doing something normal, just playing a good game, like he got some good kills or whatever, and then we're like, oh, what a noob, what a hacker. Those kind of hate mails are funny, especially the ones where people like fucking scream or go. I don't mean like the kids, like just people just get real angry, like, you know, the freak out reactions and shit. That shit's my joint. It's just actually really jokes. But something like this, I don't know. If you, it's like, if you're baiting out a reaction, make a reaction video. Don't you? I think that's much better. Like, if you want a video of reactions to stuff you do, like, you know those troll videos where, like in Call of Duty, for example, where people purposefully troll people and record it, you know, just to get a reaction, just to hear them scream or get really frustrated. Those are troll videos, you know, troll baiting. They're purposefully going out of their way to troll people, do stupid shit, get a reaction. Those videos are hilarious because you know they're trolling and you know what's happening is funny. But to do troll baiting and label it hate mail, it's like, I don't agree with that. It's like, you're not getting hate mail, you're getting troll bait feedback. You did something which is more or less along the lines of trolling, regardless of what your reasons were, and you got hate for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to see a reaction video. I think that something like a fighting game probably doesn't have that many sort of like trolling things. When people troll online, it's fucking annoying, and it's one of my pet peeves personally. But I would like to see somebody purposefully decide to do a trolling session and see the kind of reactions he gets. Like, let's just say somebody, a well-known streamer, says, okay, I'm not going to give a fuck, I'm going to pick this character and just throw out random moves and see what happens. You know, it's going to be hype, it's going to be funny, and we'll get reactions. And then just say XBL or PSN trolling day reaction video. So then we all know that you were purposefully trolling, you weren't taking it seriously, and you were getting troll reactions, and then everybody has a laugh about it, and then maybe you apologize saying sorry, it was just in the name of good fun, we were trolling, sorry about that, and they understand, oh, I see, you've got a channel, oh, I've heard of you before, you know, that kind of thing. So when you appear in one of those trolling videos, you're like, damn, I got trolled. You know what I mean? Not like, damn, I sent hate mail to this guy who was trolling and now I look like the bad guy, even though you shouldn't send hate mail in the first place. I don't know, I've droned on for long enough. You've heard me for way too long. This podcast lasted longer than it needed to be, but whatever. You get the idea. So, I do love LiangHu. Like, his videos are pretty fucking sick. I do like the whole comeback compilation. That's usually alright. I don't watch it that much, though. Funny and cool moments is the best thing. I just love to see those videos. But this whole hate mail thing needs to be done properly, I think. It just needs to be done in a sense that he's playing decent matches, just doing whatever he wants to be, you know, like whatever he wants to do, playing his matches with his characters, and then he gets hate mail for it. That's the kind of hate mail people can relate to, they can understand. It makes a decent video. I mean, but other than that, don't be surprised if you get hate mail for being a dickhead. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, don't be surprised. There's different sides to the argument, but I definitely believe personally that if you're gonna troll bait, expect a reaction. So there you go. That's pretty much it. Sorry for the raspy voice. Talk to you guys later. JST out.